Let's gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song. Our campfire song. Song. It'll help it. You just sing along. Cobb can move? What the hell is this? What? I hate this. This is gonna be something. It'll help if you just sing along. Bum, bum, bum. campfire song. Why is it so tiny? Wait. Bro. It was so tiny. Can I open the games? Thank you. The game is not here. Okay. Let me... Audio input... no. Audio output? Audio output. Okay. Can y'all hear that? I don't know if y'all can hear that. Danny, I just speed ran the entirety of Dolly's Factory Easter event in like 3 days. I'm insane or something. Oh, that's cool. I think it's working. Let me see if I can check YouTube real quick. Nope, that's the wrong thing. I clicked on the wrong thing. I think it's working. Yeah, you guys can hear it now. All right. All right, story. Okay. Level 1 out of 7. Cobb can move. I don't know what this means. Okay. What am I supposed to do, though? Oh, I got a candle. Oh, okay. What am I supposed to do? Exactly. Yes. Okay, he moving. Am I supposed to grab the coal for the thing? Maybe? That? Yes, deliver coal, okay. Alright, we got this. Alright. There's another piece over here that I brought. Oh, I accidentally dropped it. Oh, I'm in a corner. Oh. Okay, and then that one go. The game updates the 15th. I didn't think I'd get it done this fast before then. Anyways, what's this game about? I don't know. I saw it on itch.io and it looks weird. We did cool. We got cool. Level 2. Cobb can move. Cobb can smell. What does that mean? Am I a stinky, stinky boy? Goodbye. Oh, wait. What is this? I don't know what this is. Oh. He's following the sound of it. Is there any coal back here? No. Oh, yes, cool. I don't know, man. I'm getting the best on you. I think we're good. I think that's 4. Hi, Mooney. Hi, Caleb. Early stream? No. Same time stream. We did it! Level 3. Can hear. Okay, so now he can hear. I don't like that creature. Is it that Cobb? Yes. Hi, Kaz. Oh my god, you guys all showed up at the same time. How you doing today? I'm okay. Work was annoying, but Pokemon dropped today. So, so that leads him over there. Right? Okay. Yeah. So we need it to flip that. Okay. Oh, he running. Oh. Y'all see any more coal? I think there was some up by where he was. I found out I got an excused absence from 3 exams on one day. What? I can't see. Okay. That's it. Oh my god, he's literally fucking going after me. Okay, we're good. I'm joining because I got the Discord notification. Oh, nice. I love Cobb. I don't think Cobb loves us. I think Cobb wants to eat us. We did it! You can starve? What do you mean? Oh god, I have hunger? Okay, we're gonna wait till I get down 1. So now we'll eat that one. Okay. I should probably get more food. Okay, here we go. There's another food over here. We gotta remember this. This game was made in 1 week? Wow. Alright. We got another coal. We need 1 more coal and 1 more breaker. Nums. Num nums. I can't see. I know I should bring a candle with me, but I'm too lazy sometimes. Okay, there's... Didn't mean to eat that, but... Okay. That's fine, because we were down 1 anyway. Is it going down faster? It's definitely going down faster. Okay, that should be the last coal. Now we just gotta find that last lever. Ugh. What's this game about? It's like, so apparently this guy is evolving and he's chasing us. But we are better than him, you know? I am gonna run out of... We are not better! We are not better! We are not better! Oh my god! Oh, I need a carrot really bad. Why did I say that? That was such a bad time to say that. Okay, I saw the switch though. It's over here. We just gotta flip it! Oh my god! I shouldn't have said it. I shouldn't have said anything. You can freeze? What? You got this, Danny. Outrun him like you outran Raken. Okay, we can freeze. So let's stay with the candles. Okay. No. Yep. I said that, and then is it the candles? Okay. Yeah, it is the candles. Oh god. How do I carry coal and the candle? I can't. Oh my god. This is asinine. Complete asinine. Oh, I'm gonna die of hunger. No, 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 sir, please, please, please. I'm gonna freeze too. Sir, please, please. I got... Do I have to start all over? Oh, no. Gather around the campfire to sing our campfire song. Our campfiresong. song. Cobb can duplicate. What? Wait, we weren't... Was he duplicated on this level as well? I thought we could just freeze. Did it skip a level? Oh god. Wait, I'm confused. Let's gather around the campfire and sing our Sam. So wait, can we not freeze anymore? Oh god. I don't think we can freeze anymore. And we don't have our hunger anymore. Is it different every time? Like, is it just a random selection? Ooh, oh, 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 oh. Wait, 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 no! Oh my god, it's so bad! Let's gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song! Oh my god. I hate this. Why is he going through walls? He's gonna get me! He can reach now. And I can starve and freeze. Okay, this is gonna be... If I see a giant arm reach out from the fucking darkness in this fucking game... Oh, I accidentally... That's not what I wanted. No, 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 wait, wait, wait. Don't do it. I need food. Ah, wall! Wall! I hate the walls. I attempt to declare Cobb disagreeing with you. What happens changes every time you die. Why is he able to go through walls? I don't know, it's not fair. Oh god. Okay guys, we... Num nums. Oh, that's all the levers. That's good. No. I'm sorry, I didn't want to I didn't want to risk it. I need carrot. Is there a carrot over here? Yes. Okay, I can... No, no, no. I'm fine. He didn't see me. No! No! No, the walls! I can't tell when they're the walls! I wish I couldn't freeze and starve, please. That's one that I really do not like. Oh, please. Please. Alright, I think we're doing okay. Oh, I haven't found any of the switches. Oh wait, I'm finding the switches. We're good. He coming. They scare me. Okay. Oh, there's another piece of coal. Do we need another piece of coal? Do I just need the last switch? I don't know where the last switch is. There's more coal. Remember that there's coal over here, guys. I still need the last switch. There it is. Okay. Oh god, hearing them rush over is terrifying. Oh god. I don't know. I need a candle. 3 years later. We're fine. We just need one more coal. But the bad thing is, it's on the other side. And they're on the other side. That's the only thing that sucks. Ooh, no. I see. I need food bad. Okay, we're good. Can I have stray coal over here? I think there was one. There's some. Is there any down here? No, there's food though. Maybe they're on the other side now. No, this one's still over here. Okay, it's fine. We got it. Oh, fuck me. I didn't know they were both over here. It's fine. Let's go! Yay! Duplicate times 2? I didn't mean to eat that. This is gonna be so bad. Oh. No. When was there 2 of them? Last one. Oh, why are they all coming for me? I thought they were going for the fucking light. Well, now I'm fucked. Like, there's no... Bruh. Okay, let's save the switches till last, because I think they're just gonna keep chasing me no matter what. I thought they just went to the switch area, and you need to get away from the switch area, but no, they just go for you. So we're gonna wait to do the switches until after. We're gonna do all the coal first. Okay, and that little fucking small area killed me last time. Well, the first time when I ran down, flipped all those switches, and got stuck. Danny Sim? What is Danny Sim? Danny Sim. Yeah. I got stuck on the wall again. I don't want to talk about it, guys. Danny, you should make a Danny Coin button where we request you sing a random song, maybe? You think I like to sing randomly on stream? I suck at singing. Oh my god, I didn't even know he was there! Oh, I'm fucked. What? Bro. We should get a seed where all the coal is just right here. You know? So I don't have to go anywhere. Oh, there's 3 pieces in here, though. That's nice. It's really nice. So, that's gonna be 5 altogether, I think. I heard him sniffing around like that. I'm hearing both of them at once now, and I'm scared. No, don't. Six. You should make up lore for this game. I actually did terrible things in my life, and now the devil himself is coming to take my soul. I'm gonna die. Guys, I don't know if I have the capability to beat this. I think I'm too dumb. Okay, they are real close. They are real close. They are real close. I hate how close they are. I can't see shit. I'm just running like a coward. Num num coal. The nummiest of coal. If we could just get the coal done, we can then move on to not doing the coal, you know? Words? Can I get... Okay, there's coal. I would also like food. Okay. Oh, no. We are still okay. We need 3 more. I would like a carrot, though. Oh, God. Where are they? Food. Food. I use lotion as my crosshair. Listen, are you guys ever gonna let it go? Alright, listen, it was a survival tactic. Nope. 2 more! Have I been making a mental note of where the breakers are? No. I am not that smart. There's one in this corner though. Remember that one. Oh no. Oh no. The top is usually safe. So I just keep returning to the top to put it up there. I can't see. Is there any coal over here? Yes. That's the last piece. Last piece, brothers. Wait, where do I go? Okay. I gotta try and guess where the little tunnel is. Oh god, are they up here? I don't think so. I think we're good. That's the last one. So now we need to do all the levers. So let's go to the farthest one over here. Do that. They're gonna come after me. Will they come after me? Grab food. Oh. Hey, Halvery, could you ban that person? I'm stuck. Damn. I was so close. Alright, I banned them. It's all good. Oh. Oh, fuck. Bro. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Did I just break his leggies? Oh, I got stuck on the wall again. I need food. Okay. Oh, fuck me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please, please. Oh my god. It's so fucking hard to get away from them. Oh my god, okay. No. No. Oh my god. I don't want to anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. This is torture. Hmm. I am like trying to concentrate so hard, guys. I'm trying to make y'all proud. It's not gonna work. Where are all the fucking coal pieces? Seriously, where are the coal pieces? Oh, this is bad. Oh, I'm gonna die of hunger. It's fine. I'm gonna die. Yep. Nope, because I'm giving up. Alright, let's go on to the next game. Hmm. Hmm. Bruh. Bruh, I want a good game. Do we want to revisit the game? The game that is the greatest game? I've done Baldi's Basics. Oh yeah, it's not gonna let me download it on here. Again. I've played Baldi's Basics. Hmm. Hmm. Like, do not take this cat home. Oh. There's a list of content warnings and an endings guide. They want you. They want you. They want you as the new recruit. Who, me? Okay, now I can get rid of this. Okay. Oh, this is a screen. This game is not suitable for children or the easily disturbed. It includes depictions of horror elements, human-animal violence and death, abuse, abusive relationships, disturbing images, loud noises, flashing images, lights, and more. Individuals suffering from anxiety, depression, or certain fears, phobias may not have a safe experience playing this game. For a full list of content trigger warnings, go to About section in the game's menu. Oh, this is not good. Please take care of yourself. Oh, this is really not good. You're not having a great day, as usual. Oh, great. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. But in the middle of your walk, it starts to rain. Typical. But maybe this is just a sign that you should have stayed home today. Yeah, you can always try again tomorrow, right? You turn to head home when... Huh? What was that? There are only a few people around on the street. Makes sense due to the increase of missing persons around the area recently. Well, that and the weather. But none of them react to the sound at all. Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a dark, dingy alleyway. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward. The ground dampened by the rain makes your steps sound louder and more confident than you actually feel. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the cold, dim light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, is a cat. Huh, guess that should have been obvious. It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. It puts its front paws up on the edge of the box and looks up at you. So cute. And it definitely knows it. You've never had much of an opinion one way or another about cats before. But if they're all like this one, it's a shock they haven't already found a way to rule the world. You don't think you'd mind bowing down to a feline overlord. You look around the alley with a small frown. Who leaves cats in cardboard boxes these days anyway? Wouldn't they just jump out and leave the box eventually? The cat doesn't answer you. Obviously. It also doesn't do as you suggest and leave the box. It's just looking at you, as if waiting for you to make the next move. Take the cat home. You know what? You reach into the box and pick the cat. pick the cat up, holding it out in front of you. Why not? You're all alone and, well, I'm kind of in the same boat myself, so you bring the cat close. And then the cat kills us in our sleep at home. You didn't realize it was shivering until just then, but it slowly breathes easier as it presses into your chest. Why not stick together, right? At least for a little while. You think a little while will probably be more like a day. You'll be responsible and take it to a shelter tomorrow, but for now, let's get you out of the rain, okay? The dog. What the dog doing? You stop by a small local pet store for some cat food, then head back home. You live in a modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. One you living alone in it. So it feels weird having another living being inside it after so long, even if it is just a cat. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you watch for a moment as it curiously explores a new environment. Leaving the feline to its own devices, you set about making the both of you some dinner. You take out the can of cat food and open it with the tab on top. You put some cat food on a saucer and click your tongue to call the cat over to you. It perks up at your beckoning and rushes over. It looks at the plate of food and completely ignores it. Not hungry, I guess. You try not to let it annoy you. The cat doesn't understand the concept of money to appreciate that you spent your hard-earned cash on it. It's just a cat, after all. I'll just leave it here if you get hungry later, okay? I want to sneeze so bad, but it's not coming out. Oh my god. The cat rubs its body against your legs with a purr. You smile. That's enough of a thanks for you. It follows you into the kitchen as you start your own dinner. You decide that you have enough ingredients for a sandwich. Bread toasted, mayo and mustard spread, turkey and cheese and lettuce perfectly placed, tomato... Ow! You wince as you cut your finger on the knife while slicing a tomato. Stupid. You feel a little embarrassed for such a blunder and sigh, tossing the knife onto the cutting board. You're about to head to the bathroom for a bandage when the cat hops up onto the counter. It sniffs at the knife and meows almost pointedly at you. Don't worry, I'm alright. It was just an... You watch as the cat starts to lick lightly but enthusiastically at the blood on the knife. Oh, at your blood. You're so shocked that by the time you come to your senses, the knife has been completely licked clean. The cat sits back, staring at you. You feel a little uneasy. Sure, cats are meat-eating predators, but that was a little weird, right? Sure, you're no cat expert, but that was definitely not something an ordinary cat would do. Right? Well, regardless, you're not about to abandon a cat in need while it's still raining outside. Not after all your efforts. You're going to take it to the shelter tomorrow anyway. What's one night of awkwardness? Weird or not, it's just a cat. The rest of the evening, unfortunately, goes downhill from there. Even after covering up your fingers cut with a bandage, the cat keeps trying to lick at the wound. Ooh. While you're eating your sandwich, while you're cleaning up the kitchen, while trying to watch TV. You gently push it away every time, but you're starting to get worried at the strange behavior. Sorry, I had a yawn. What if it's got a taste for blood and thinks you're food now? You're not sure what you'll do if it starts to get more aggressive. Hi CJ, welcome back! It's the one and only! You keep thinking about the cat food sitting in the corner. Untouched. Come on, enough already! You shove it away a little more forcefully this time out of annoyance. You feel bad immediately, but before you can do anything, the cat meows sharply at you and dashes off around the corner and into the hall. You sigh deeply. At this point, you're just worried that it's going to take a bite out of you in your sleep. Maybe a vet will have an idea. Maybe a vet will have an idea on how to calm it down. I started watching Mob Psycho recently. I really like it. Yeah, Mob Psycho is really good. Reagan is cool and not a fraud. You can only hope. You don't have many other options left other than tossing the cat out in the rain. After finding the number of a local vet, you pick up your landline and... The lights just went out? Oh, great, just great. Rain must have knocked out the power. You check your cell phone only to find that it's out of batteries. You must have forgotten to charge it before leaving out earlier. The outing had been so spur of the moment that it had no doubt messed with your usual routine. You grab a flashlight and turn it on. It's quiet. It's too quiet. Did the rain stop? But then, why did the power go out? You look outside. The sky is pitch black. What time is it? You turn to check the clock. Oh. I'm seeing help, kill. Also seeing 666. This is not good. The cat sits on top of your digital clock, staring at you. Thinking now, you realize the clock shouldn't be working at all with the power outage, but the numbers are lit up and going completely haywire. The cat stares at you. It's completely still. You'd think it was a statue if you didn't know any better. It's not giving off any indication that it's alive. It's not blinking, it's not even breathing, but its eyes. This isn't normal. You're afraid. You want to run, but you're afraid of letting the cat out of your sight. You consider tossing the cat out after all. Oh my god. You consider tossing the cat out after all. But as soon as the thought enters your head, you feel a sharp urge to vomit. Those eyes, its eyes hold you still. Even with your flashlight trained on it, its pupils are large, round, inky pits. The flashlight flickers. Oh, God. And the cat is gone. Fear immediately grips your mind. The silence punctuated with the rapid pumping of blood in your heart is overwritten as your ears slowly start to pick up the sound of static all around you. How is the clock working with no power? You don't know why such a question matters at the moment, but you feel as if having the answer will make sense out of everything that's happening, that order will be restored. But no answer comes to mind. You back away from the clock and feel as if the air itself coils tightly and abruptly in response, like a predator prepared to pounce, but waiting for your next move. But you're afraid to move. You're afraid to even take a breath. But you can't stay still forever, right? Whatever is watching you, you can already feel its impatience. It's too eager. You don't know how you know this, but you can sense it as clearly as if it had whispered, "Oh." Right into your ear, right into your soul. It won't let you wait it out. Not that you could even if you did. You can't stay here. You have to run. With this thought, a sudden primal instinct awakens within you, making you tear yourself into a hasty burst of movement. Good night, CJ. Of action, but you're still weak from the fear's grip on your mind. Your legs tangle together under you in your haste, and you fall to the ground. Oh. A sharp pain explodes in the center of your foot. At first, you think you've broken your ankle, but something warm and wet trickles down the length of your foot, pulling underneath it. You hear the sound of metal scraping on tiles after skidding across the floor, as if it had been kicked. Winded from your fall, you look up in a daze and see the object glinting in a strange light coming in from outside. The light pouring in from your now open front door. Thoughts of how, when, who, what, in regards to your inexplicably open door screech to a halt, as your brain finally identifies the metallic object you've been staring at. It's your kitchen knife, and still tinted red from your earlier blunder? But that's not right. Wasn't it completely licked clean by the... You gulp dryly at the pain in your foot. You barely have time to wonder how the knife ended up on your living room floor to be stepped on, instead of resting on your cutting board in the kitchen where you'd left it. When you spy something in the darkness just beyond the knife, it spies right back at you. A pair of glowing golden eyes come forward as the cat emerges from the shadows into the light from your doorway. It pads lightly over to the knife, as if skipping in delight, and bends down to lap at the blood dripping from the blade. Your senses slowly begin to overwhelm you. The chill of the air as it starts to suffocate you under its weight. The sound of your shaky breaths, discordant against the static now piercing your skull. The dryness on your tongue spreading to your throat. The incomprehensible sight of the stray you'd taken in, licking away at your kitchen knife, once again completely clean. The scent of blood from the fresh wound on your foot. Blood? Golden eyes slide up to you as if in response to your sudden realization. Blood. You're hurt. Your foot is bleeding. You're bleeding. You're bleeding. The cat barely moves, shoulders twitching as if just considering the act of pouncing forward. I didn't mean to say it, but okay. But you're already on your feet and out the door. You run, or rather, limp down the empty street. The sky is black and bleeding red. But there's a strange light emanating from nowhere that casts everything else in white. What the fuck? The houses, the trees, the road, even you. Everything, except your blood. You can just barely glimpse the bloody imprints your injured foot leaves in your wake with every impact it makes with the ground. It hurts. It hurts. But you can't stop. You don't stop. Not when the can't stop, won't stop! Sorry. Not when the shadows grow around you. Not when you feel the gaze of eyes all over you. Not when the road ahead of you is darkened by a long shadow of something behind you. Even then, you don't stop running, because if that's the cat right there ahead of you, then what in the world is behind you? When I say I want to see what it is. Huh? Interesting. How very, very interesting. Ending 0, it begins? Nothing happened. I didn't even get to see what was behind me. Okay, keep running. Huh. Interesting. How very, very interesting. Ending 0. Okay. Okay, it's the same. Something happened, you think anyway. You can't really remember what. What the fuck? Okay, wait, this is different. That's a good sign, right? Maybe your luck is finally starting to turn around. What the fuck? Wait. Let me go back. Okay. You're walking. Right, of course. It's the first time in a while that you've felt like going out. And you're actually glad that you did. This is different. The weather is absolutely perfect today. That's a good sign, right? Maybe your luck is finally starting to turn around. You tentatively allow yourself to feel excited for the possibilities of where you could go or what you could do. Maybe even who you could meet. You're so deep in thought that you almost miss it. Huh? What was that? Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a lonely alleyway. The sunlight only just manages to reach down in between the tall buildings on either side. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward, the loose gravel and scattered debris on the ground softening your steps. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the warm, almost ethereal light of the alley. At the end of the alley is a big cardboard box. It is a cat. Huh, guess that should have been obvious. Okay. It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. It puts its front paws on the edge of the box and looks up at you. So this is similar. So, you look so familiar, right? Then again, it is a cat. Not many different ways for a standard black cat to look after all. This one sure is a cutie though. Just look. It's not glaring at you or hissing at you for getting this close like other stray cats have in the past. It's just sitting there, patiently, waiting for you to do something. Well, why not? Right? I want to see what happens when we take him home each time. You barely reach out your arms before the cat eagerly leaps into them and climbs onto your shoulders. It butts its head into your temple, nuzzling against it. It's a dog. No, it's not. You can't help but smell at the cat's enthusiasm. Let's get you out of here, yeah? On the way home, you briefly consider getting cat food. But that would be a waste of time. Oh. You shrug at the odd feeling and move on. You live in a modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. One you living alone in it. So it feels weird having another living being inside it after so long, even if it is just a cat. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor... Who is breathing like that? You wait for it to walk away and explore the new environment. But it simply sits and looks up at you expectantly. Do something with the cat. Like what? Pet cat. It's not every day you have access to a cute, fluffy animal. What else is there to do but pet it to your heart's content? You sit on the floor in your living room and click your tongue to call the cat over. The cat dashes over to you, immediately climbing into your lap. Poor thing, you just wanted some attention, don't you? Alright. You carefully pet the cat. A rub behind an ear, a scratch under the chin, a smooth sweep along the back. Good. You keep petting the cat in your lap, enjoying this bonding time together. But the cat starts to get restless after a while. Let's do something else. Play with the cat? What is this? What is the breathing noise? Poor thing was probably bored stiff sitting in that old box all day, just watching crowds of people walking by them, ignoring them. You can't just leave them alone as soon as you're home. A little interspecies socializing won't kill you, right? Aw, you just want some attention, don't you? You want to play, huh? Okay then. What to play, though? Laser pointer. Cats are curious creatures by nature. They're also natural hunters. Sort of. Why not pass the time by letting the cat hunt after something it'll never quite understand? That sounds a little mean when you think of it like that. But it's not like the cat will know anyway. Ignorance is bliss, or so they say. So you dig out your old laser pointer from your long-gone, dreaded days of group presentations in school. You flip it on and see that even after all this time, the batteries still work. You get a little kick out of aiming it at a mirror hanging in the living room, so it reflects off the glass, making a little red dot appear on your knee. The cat cautiously walks over, stopping every few steps to cast a look of suspicion at you. When it finally reaches you, it lightly presses a paw to your knee, like it's trying to catch the dot of red light as casually as possible. You manage to hold back a chuckle, not that it really matters. The cat isn't paying attention to you at all, entirely focused on the light now resting on top of its paw. You move the light a little higher above your knee. The cat reacts immediately, trying to pin the light down. But in the next second, you've already moved it to the floor. The cat jerkily follows, attempting a more energetic pounce when you shift the red dot. Over here, over there, and over there. By the couch, on the couch. The cat might be ignoring you, but you're certainly enjoying yourself. It's been a while since you've laughed this much. You're laughing so much, in fact, that you accidentally shift the red dot onto a lamp beside the couch. Oh! In its haste to get the light, the cat leaps onto the lamp, sending them both to the ground. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Oh. The cat is sitting in the middle of the former lamp's broken shards. Back hunched, its head whipping around back and forth as if in a panic. You quickly turn off the laser pointer and rush over. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Are you hurt? You reach down to pick up the cat and check for any injuries when... Slash. Ow! Hey! The cat swipes at you, claws extended. It backs up and twitches away, making frantic half-turns in various directions, as if looking for something, or waiting for something to appear. Oh geez, that really hurt, you know. You hold the hand with the scratch close to your chest. It's bleeding, but it's not too big. You're more annoyed than anything, but... Immediately, your annoyance starts to bleed into concern. You watch in shock as the cat starts to run around, tearing at the carpet, the sofa, your armchair. You want to stop it, but you're afraid of getting in the middle of its rampage. You consider calling a vet for advice on how to calm it down, but for some reason, you feel like that wouldn't be a good idea. What happened to you? Is it... An idea comes to you, or rather, a realization? You grasp the laser pointer, aiming it safely away towards the floor in the middle of the living room. Thinking, hoping, that the cat would calm down if it found what it was looking for. You turn on the laser pointer. The cat's reaction is immediate. Oh. Oh. You screwed up. In the span of mere seconds, you watch as the cat spies the red dot from its perch on the shredded armchair. Leaps high into the air. Changes in the air. Oh. And slams down upon the dot on the floor with a weight and force that shakes the whole apartment. Maybe even the whole building. You wonder dazedly how none of the other tenants have rushed over to complain about the noise. Yet as you stare at the sight in front of you, the cat has somehow grown in size. Eyes bulging and glowing, tail thrashing, teeth enlarged, bared, and covered alarmingly in a bubbling froth. Its giant claws rip and shred through the carpet, through the floor tiles, and even below them, ravenously trying to get at the red dot. Your hands are shaking. You don't know what to do. You feel trapped. You have to get away. Get it away from you. You slowly back up towards the door. The light moves with you. Instinctively, you flick the light away, this way and that, the cat stampeding after it. So fast, smashing through the TV, breaking the couch in half. Oh my god. Too fast. Bulldozing through the wall into the hallway. A chance. You turn, intending to bolt out of the door and never come back. But in your haste, you forget something. You forget several somethings. You forget the laser pointer gripped like a lifeline in your hand. You forget the mirror still miraculously hanging on the wall next to the hallway, the laser reflecting off of it, putting a small glowing red dot on the back of your head. Oh, and as you reach the door... This is a very calming game. Oh yeah, you forget that it's locked. Damn. You don't even have the chance to turn around before the cat lunges all the way across the room at you. Ooh. You're torn to shreds before you can even blink. Ending 12 targeted. Oh my god. You're walking. Right, of course. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. And you're actually glad that you did. The weather is absolutely perfect. Uh-huh. So this is the same. What happens if I do not take it home? You never take this thing home with you. You just can't take it home with you. You're a responsible adult. You are with rent and bills to pay for, not to mention you need to buy food to survive too. There's no way you could care for a cat long term, right? You can barely afford this little outing on your day off. Leave cat. You don't think it's a good idea to get the cat's hopes up of having someone look after it if you're not willing to commit? What if it gets attached and somehow tracks you down back to your home? You never... Oh, I didn't even get to read that. Sorry, see you around, I guess. You stand up, the cat watching your every move. You make it halfway out of the alley when the cat meows almost pitifully at you. Ignore. Nope, nope. You need to nip this in the bud. Get on with your day. It's what's best for the both of you. You leave the alley and continue on your way. Wait, what was I doing? In all the excitement of dealing with your furry dilemma, you'd forgotten that you still hadn't decided on what you were going to do for your day off. Should we go watch a movie, go to the carnival, or go to the dog park? I would go watch a movie, but what do you want to do? Moody, I think you're the only one here right now. Oh, Havri's here. She was talking a little bit. She might have got pulled away again, though. I don't know. Movie? Okay. It's been a while since a film came out that looked interesting enough for you to drag yourself to a movie theater, but there's a showing of one such film at the old theater. The movie was a little too niche to be picked up by the new cinema that opened right across the street. That's okay though, you're not exactly a fan of the crowds. And nothing ruins the experience of watching a new movie for you more than a noisy audience. Sure. You eagerly buy your ticket from the kind old man in the booth and head inside. It's barren of any trace of other people, and the decor looks like it hasn't changed since the 80s. Maybe even the 70s. But it's what you were counting on. You consider buying some popcorn, but can't help but be concerned that everything at the concession stand might be expired. You move on and walk through the halls, finally locating the theater designated on your ticket stub. As expected, the theater your movie will be playing in is completely empty. Perfect. You pick a spot right in the middle, even counting the seats and taking into consideration the gap of the staircase. As you settle in, the dim lights fade away, leaving the room pitch black for a few seconds. Before the screen flickers on, no commercials or trailers pop up. The movie just begins. Pleased, you shrug and let yourself get immersed in the opening scene. But just as you're getting into the premise, the doors open behind you, momentarily casting light into the room and ruining the atmosphere. You hold in a frustrated sigh. It's a public establishment after all. The place can't exactly afford to stay open if you're the only customer. You try to refocus on the movie, but you sense the new presence slowly shifting around the theater before heading in your general direction. What? You gape in utter disbelief as the stranger shuffles down the aisle only to sit right in front of you. There's no one else here and plenty of places to sit. The stranger is also unusually tall. Even with the stadium-like arrangement of the seats being on the somewhat steep incline, they're completely blocking your view. Move to another spot. You don't want to risk escalating the situation further. This whole thing is already making you uneasy. Why would they choose to sit right in front of you? Surely they know you wouldn't be able to see past them. Shaking your head with a passive-aggressive scoff in the stranger's direction. Shaking your head with a... Oh, fucking... You reluctantly pick another, less perfect seat in the theater. But, as you settle down, you see the strange person get up. Oh, only to once again sit down in the seat directly in front of you. You look around somewhat helplessly as if waiting for someone to silently agree with you about how odd all this is, or to at least inform you that it's all an elaborate prank. But there's no one else here with you. That's how you've always liked it, but you can't help but think that maybe it would be nice to have someone else here if it meant not being alone with this weird jerk. Confront. You hate the confrontation. You hate confrontation. You can already feel your palms starting to sweat at the idea of it. Your throat's closing up and your body's starting to shake. You've always been more of a flighter than a fighter. But you paid for this ticket. You've wanted to watch this movie for ages. And now this total stranger has ruined the entire experience for you. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. You're all alone in this theater. There's no one who will help you if something goes wrong. But you're angry enough that you ignore the signs of your body begging you to put as much distance as you can between yourself and this stranger. You stand up. You've been standing and higher up on the incline. The stranger is still at least a head taller than you. The movie continues to play in the background, but you feel as if a hush immediately falls heavily over the theater at your movement, as if you can sense the stranger anticipating what you plan to do next. You square your shoulders and force a little bass into your voice. Hey! The effort makes your words come out more harshly than you intended, like a sudden and vicious bark. But you figure they deserve it anyway. You're being a real jerk, you know that? Just what are you playing at, huh? Are you trying to piss me off? The silence that follows your words is deafening. So much so that you glance at the screen only to find that the movie has paused. Your attention is ripped back to the stranger in front of you as they shift slightly, like a small animal trying desperately to anticipate the moves of a predator. You don't move an inch. You don't look away. You don't dare to blink. Instead, your eyes widen as the person's head turns, then turns some more, then turns more, beyond what should be possible, neck bones cracking, to face you directly. You can't move. Wide, glowing eyes resting above a wider grin mouth gaze down at you. Wider, grinning mouth gaze down at you. The stranger opens their mouth, and what comes out is something impossible to comprehend. The voice is endlessly deep and creaks like a weighty door, foreboding and oddly melodic, alluring. But it also snaps you out of your terrified trance, and before you know it, you're already out the door. You run through the halls of the empty theater, heading for the exit. You feel something watching you from behind, but you're too afraid to look. The exit now in sight. The exit now in sight, you sprint forward and burst through the doors. You look around frantically and spot the crowded cinema across the street. People, that's what you need. Safety in numbers and all that. Without thinking, you rush into the street when a sinking sensation crawls down your spine, compelling you to look behind you. Save. Despite your resistance, you feel your head turning to look back of its own accord. While in the middle of the street, you catch a glimpse of a grotesque-looking person standing behind the glass doors of the old theater. We're gonna get hit by a car, watching you intensely, cradling something in their arms. Something familiar. But, yep, Oh. A glimpse is all you get as the truck speeds forward and crashes into your body. Oh, didn't mean to do that. You're killed on impact. Your body splattered across the road and crushed further under the heavy tires. Whee! Ending 16. Poor screening arrangements. Alright, let's go back, and if we don't, let's just go to the new cinema. Refusing to even risk a peek over your shoulder, you rush across the street to the new cinema theater. You didn't realize that it felt like you've been surrounded by some kind of dreadful pressure. Until it very suddenly vanishes, leaving you feeling more than a little shaken. But at least breathing comes easier. You think it's within your best interest to repress everything that just happened. Yeah. Deciding to wait for the movie you've been anticipating to be available on DVD or streaming, you join the long line outside the new cinema. By the time you've reached the ticket booth, you just want to get inside. So you pick a movie at random and take your ticket from the tired-looking teenager manning the booth. The decor is chic and sleek, and the inside is bustling with people. It's not what you're usually into, but it's kind of nice not being alone, even if you feel a little lonely watching families and groups of friends laughing among themselves. You get some popcorn, but the lines at the concession stands are long and the prices are criminal anyway. You go through the halls and follow the sign to the theater designated on your ticket before heading inside. You sigh at the sight of the absolutely crowded theater. You head towards the seat only to be told by the person next to it that it's being saved for someone. This happens a few more times before you finally manage to get yourself settled into a seat, annoyingly off-center to the screen. But the screen is at least visible, if not a little too close, so you grit your teeth and bear it. The lights fade out, but the chatter doesn't. The rest of the audience seems content to talk through the commercials and even through the trailers. You figure the chatter will stop when the movie actually begins, but it doesn't get even slightly quieter as the opening scene starts to play out. You sigh out loud, not thinking anyone would hear you anyway. This is why you avoid movie theaters like the plague. Oh. Suddenly the screen changes, showing the face of a black cat. A familiar black cat. Confused murmurs fill the room, but then the cat on the screen meows. Ooh. The sound is strange and not at all like any cat should sound. Haunting, almost melodic, oh my god, and layered as if made of multiple voices of different creatures that would probably never say. You sit in confusion, wondering why you haven't already gotten up and left to complain to the cinema staff. But then you hear it. It's scattered and dissonant at first, but among the crowd, people start to chant along with the cat on the screen. Ooh, I hate this. Oh god, stop. Soon the entire room is chanting in perfect unison. Everyone's staring intently at the cat on the screen. You're feeling strangely drawn to the screen yourself, but the compulsion to stare blankly like the others isn't that strong, for now. Also, you start to notice out of the corner of your eye that some of the people in your immediate vicinity are looking at you. No. They're outright staring holes into you, even as they continue chanting. They don't miss a beat as they slowly begin to frown at you in blatant disapproval. Their scowls deepen as time goes on, as if they're getting impatient. No, I think we should try and leave. This is too weird. I need to get out of here. Actually, can I save and then... Okay. Try to leave. This is too weird. I need to get out of here. Gathering your courage, or perhaps putting your fear to use, you stand up, fully intending to leave the theater. When everything comes to an abrupt stop. All of the chanting stops, even the cats chanting on the screen. You tense and risk a glance around the theater. They're all staring at you. Every single one of them. They're not moving. They're not even blinking. You swallow, throat suddenly dry even though a nervous sweat completely soaks through your clothes. You highly doubt that sitting back down will fix the situation. Your legs are shaking under the audience's unnatural, intense scrutiny. But you force yourself to step forward, and forward, and forward, until you finally reach the end of the aisle. You feel their collective gaze even worse on the staircase. All their heads have turned uncomfortably to the left to look directly at you. The screen illuminates their faces, making clear their blank scowls. They seem even more upset than they had been minutes ago, identical frown lines digging between their brows. You keep going, the heavy atmosphere becoming more and more oppressive with every step. You're so tense with anticipation that you fully expect someone to grab you from behind. But no one does. You don't hear any of them even get up. You exit the theater, holding your breath as the doors close behind you. You briskly walk through the halls, putting as much distance as possible between you and that theater full of people. Finally reaching the lobby, you just barely manage to catch yourself from falling to the floor as you gulp in huge gasps of air. You expect to feel relief as your breathing calms, but you feel a lingering sense of dread that only spikes once you finally notice it, as well as its source. You look up, and your stomach sinks. Oh. All the people in the lobby area of the movie theater, everyone in line at the concession stand, all of them are staring at you, and they look even angrier than the people in the theater. You don't hesitate this time. You duck your head, avoiding eye contact, and leave the cinema. You ignore the glares of everyone in the ticket booths and the lines leading to them. You make your way home. Whenever you dare to look up at someone on the way, you flinch at the blatant anger, fury, and disgust on their face. You think you start to hear the faint sound of a cat's meowing behind you, or maybe a kitten's. Doesn't matter, you just want to go home. You reach your front door and fumble with the keys, cowering from the look of pure hatred on your neighbor's face as he stares at you from his door. Finally, you get inside your apartment, lock all the locks on the door, and slide down with your back against it till you're sitting on the floor. You allow yourself a moment to breathe. Now home, your heartbeat calms and your fear slowly bleeds from you, leaving you feeling strangely empty. You pass the kitchen, head to your room, and slip under the covers of your bed, trying to fall asleep. Maybe it's all just a bad dream. Maybe as you fall into a fitful sleep, sure to be full of nightmares of glaring eyes, you try to ignore the ever-increasing sounds of cats meowing and yowling in the distance outside your apartment. Ending 17. Black Sheep. Okay. Yes, quite. This is weird. What if we try to blend in? Thinking fast, you look to the screen and begin to chant in tandem with the crowd. Nya, 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 You feel the harshness of the collective gaze start to ebb away, the air in the theater becoming lighter once again. You release air shakily, just realizing that you've been holding your breath earlier. You feel stuck. Surely you can't just get up and leave now. Not after whatever all that was. The people around you all seem fine now, but there's no telling if they get aggressive at you or even moving too much. Never mind outright getting up and leaving. You decide to let this run its course. Hopefully someone will come along, right? Or at least turn the film off. You continue to chant along with everyone. You start to feel lightheaded. You feel as if you could fall asleep, but your eyes don't feel heavy in the slightest. You try to look around and gauge the other's emotional state, but you can't seem to look away from the screen. You try again, but you're still locked into eye contact with the cat on screen. You attempt to physically force your line of vision away. You steel your nerves, ready to throw yourself to the ground if you need to, but your body only gets as far as tensing up for a moment before completely loosening itself again, making you lay back limply into your seat. You think you should be panicking right about now, but even your brain feels limp. Your thoughts are vaguely muted pastel pink, airy, sickeningly sweet and loosely spun, like cotton candy. You like cotton candy. You think you shouldn't mind your thoughts and body being like cotton candy either. So, why get up and ruin that? It's nice here. You're more at peace than you've ever felt before in such a crowded room. Still chanting, you've never felt so aligned and in tune with another person, let alone with the entire room full of complete strangers. You're not alone. Out of the corner of your eye, the person next to you starts to sink back even further into their chair. Then they sink more. Then more. Not like they're slouching or reclining, but more like they're... deflating. Their skin bunches up and wrinkles like fabric, as if their muscles, their bones have started to disintegrate. Their eyes dim before sinking into their sockets. Their mouth, still attempting to chant, falls open over a cut-off nya, gaping as the word ends in an awful hiss, a final weak release of air. You muse thoughtfully about whether or not you should be distressed at the sight. But even then, the blanket of peace doesn't leave you. Suddenly, from the pile of skin enclosed next to you, you see a lump moving around. You watch in dazed fascination as the lump makes its way to the part of the skin where the head used to be, and out from the mouth crawls a tiny black kitten. You can hear the familiar hissing sound all around you now as the unified chants start to fade, only to be replaced with the faint mewling of kittens. Finally, your voice is the only one still chanting, still human, and alone. Again. You don't want that. You can't go back to that. Not again. Not again. Please. Just then, you go completely limp. Your body feels light, but it might as well weigh several tons, because you realize quite suddenly that you can't move. Not an inch. You can't shift your eyes to look around. You can't even breathe. But somehow, the chant continues to creak weakly from your mouth. A few kittens come forward and perch themselves on the chairs around you, watching your sinking body, mewling as they wait for their youngest sibling to emerge. From you. Dozens of glowing eyes peer down at you. And as your eyes start to cave into the sockets of your softening skull, you manage to make out the silhouette of a familiar cat perching on the seat right in front of you. Your vision finally fades, and as that same hiss of air expels itself from your mouth, the last thing you sense is something small and alive shifting eagerly under your skin. Ending 18. Happy birthday. Oh my god! What the fuck? This is weird. Alright. Maybe we'll continue this in the next stream. Because I'm kind of interested in what's going on here. I don't know if they're going to end up explaining it. Or like what this cat is. And the guy that was in the other theater with me. I want to know. But yeah. I'm gonna end it a little bit early. Because I am tired. So I think we'll pick this up next stream. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And I will see you guys